P0523. P0523. I believe that's the right code. That's the right code for the R pressure switch. I do believe that's right. Um, anyway, I looked at a lot of videos. This is a Tahoe 5.308, and pretty much that's 5.3s. Pretty much all the same. This switch is all the way in the back of the engine, of course, where you can't see it. You have to climb up there in the engine bay, whichever position you feel is comfortable, and put your hand back there and work it. I have a headlight. I've already taken it off. I just have a headlight right here that I put on my head so I can see, while I'm back there. Kind of give me some guiding light, see what's going on right there. And I had my right here kicked up inside, and my body, my right arm, and I felt, of course, when I took the switch out, I didn't need a swivel. So let me show you that right here. Of course, this little clip right here it retains the fuel line. Once you get it back in, it just retains it. And this is a little tool right here to release the fuel line, because the fuel line gets in the way. There, it gets in the way, so it's just best to move it out of the way, so it won't be in the way, so you won't, so your hand will have pressure. But I had to get to that the way. I thought that was the best way for me to get in. Then I just pushed it to the back as I could whenever I went in. Also, there's a line up here, PVC, on the top. If you can see it right there. I took it off, and it also hooks up to the back of the intake. That line is over here. Let's see, that line is right here, and all I gotta do is just put another hose on there. Maybe I'll replace both of them. But it's just a little plastic flexible line. It didn't break or anything, and I gotta put that back on. So go back over here. Here are the other tools that I used. Of course, I looked at a lot of videos before I started doing it. Here's the switch that came out. It came out fairly easy. Once I got, figured it out. Here's the filter, and you see the little gash in the filter. I had to kind of gash it to get it to come out from inside of there with my homemade fetching tool. There's nothing but a hanger, and I bent the end, and I cut it, and I wiggled it around in there until I got a hold of it. And when I felt it come out, I just kept on coming with it. And this tool right here, I had this tool when I was driving a truck, a big tractor, an 18-wheeler. I had a lot of valves on my big rig that would spring a leak. They were some kind of air valve. I forget what they call them. But I bought this tool, and every time I had extra valves in my truck, and every time one would just start a leak, I just pull over and change it. And this fit on this particular valve perfectly. The long one that they show you, I guess it's long because it'll stick out further when you're doing it. But this one worked perfectly. I mean, it covered the whole deal. I didn't know if it would work. I ordered one. I might just send it back. But this one works perfect. It's not as long as the other one, but it's the same tool. Those air valves are about the same. And work on those tractors is about the same as these. They just this is a fuel line, and the other one's an air line. And finally, I use this ratchet. It's got a swivel head on it. I didn't really need a swivel head on it, but it's pretty long. And I attach my socket to it, And I felt around until I got it on there, and then I started twisting. It just broke loose, and I just kept going with it, kept going. And I finally just got it off with my hand. So anyway, just go back in the same way you took it off. I've seen some videos where they just didn't even apply pressure. Just put a little grease on this little seal, and they dropped it in, and then they just put the valve in on top of it, and probably pressed it in. Most people press it in with something, a screw or something. I'm just gonna just put it in, and I'm gonna put the new valve back in on top of it, hook it up, and hope we can go with that. So anyway, uh, got any comments? You drop it down in the comment right there. Like and share the video. Working man over and out. 10-4.